Peace and love, family. How y'all doing today? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy King Heru. We Uzi of the We Uzi tribe of the Get Righteous podcast. And as you know, if you're on the site watching the video, you're on the Patreon. I thank you for coming through, supporting, and coming to get some of this great knowledge, facts, information like a spread. Today we're going to talk, of course, as you can see on the screen, the motherland Kemet. We're just going to go through a few things, few facts, a few new things that's coming to life over there on the motherland. But as you can see right here from the very gate in the start, you know, all roots stem out, you know, and break off from the motherland, Mother Africa, which I'll show in the next slide. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be nothing great. Now, I wouldn't say nothing great, but we know 98% of the greatness spread throughout the world comes from Kemet. If not, you know, all these other so-called countries wouldn't be in Kemet trying to take our resources, but that's, you know, another time, another slide. So as I was saying and mentioning on the first slide, all roots, most of the first form of life, civilization, the first human recorded, the goddess, bones found right here in Africa, as I said in the slide you seen, Pangea, broken up into what we call today, you know, the different countries. But at a time, Pangea was a supercontinent that existed during the later Paleozoic and early Mesozoic eras. And we're talking about over 450,000 millions of years ago. This is what the map was like. So if you ever heard someone say, was the map ever different, or why it looked like all these places can connect to one, which of course will be where the motherland, where we stem from. So this is why when we find different pyramids and real natives and indigenous peoples of the land of you know, of color in certain areas, and you wonder why, you think that everybody was brought to different places from being slaves. You gotta erase that out your mind and erase it out your memory, because now you know that was all together. So once it broke off, our people didn't just, you know, jump over here and say we stayed over here. So we had people here, there, here, and that's why you got pyramids here, and here, instead of just all being in Africa. But let's keep it moving. Now what's happening, and why we are on the slide today, this is the reason why I showed y'all the first slide of, as we say, you know, the different continents and countries all around once we're together. But today's new information is Africa is breaking apart. Remember that? Africa is breaking apart. But not only is it breaking apart, meaning in a bad way, Africa is breaking apart because a new ocean is forming in Africa. Africa is witnessing the birth of a new ocean. A 60-kilometer crack opened up in Ethiopia in 2005 and has been expanding expanding ever since. This event is truly incredible. Y'all, the motherland is forming a new ocean since 2005 right here in our day and time. But scientists say a new ocean is being born. It's thought that Africa's new ocean will take at least 5 million to 10 million years to form. So whether you believe in reincarnation, coming back, you know, the spiritual life, spiritual realm, our great, I don't know what grandchildren and nieces and nephews will be here for that. But, you know, as we can see, you know, this thing is not, as I said back here, this was millions of years ago back, before everything started to spread off and break off as so now in the motherland where life was formed and started at, and now knowing that they say Ethiopia, where our first mother goddess was found, bones of older than 350,000 years. Africa is forming a new ocean, and it will take 5 million to 10 million years. Researchers believe the volcanic activity in the region suggests a rift-to-ridge transition. The Arda El has been erupting constantly for over 50 years, and it is believed that as the Arda El continues to erupt, a new narrow ocean basin with its mid-ocean range will be formed. And this is right here. See where the plates is? That's why we're going to have videos coming up about volcanoes, of course, all weather, earthquakes, and all that. Why these eruptions and new eruptions are happening all around the world, because Earth is a living, she's a, a living organism. Earth, this is Mother Earth. She's alive, and we'll show that later on, in the next few slides. Not later on, but in the next few slides. But as you can see, this is Ethiopia. This is where the new ocean wave, this is where it's forming at right here. This is where it's forming at. So within 5 million, independent on what can happen, you never know what can happen and what day and time, but estimated with due time and the way that Mother Earth works, the next 5 million years, Ethiopia will have opened a new passage to a new ocean. And what I meant by the Earth is alive, Mother Earth is well and alive, and she knows what's going on. She knows she's being tampered with. She knows there's evil spirits and evil energy out here trying to control her, as we can say, the real mother goddess before our goddess. But Earth is well alive, and the Earth has chakras. Earth herself is an example of physical immortality. She is a living being who has been here for billions of years in one body. Birth and death happen on her all the time, yet she remains ever alive and in life. This is Earth chakras. In the next video that I got coming out called Earth chakras, we'll go through where each chakra is at, what the what part of the world, what region, what country, what it means to be, in those points, living around those points. As you can see, Africa is lit up even on our side, but going from one, remember, it was all one. So when it spread, these places became part of Earth chakras. The Earth chakras are very similar to energy vortexes, which I discussed in a recent post. The only difference between the two is that an energy vortex can be any location on Earth where there exists a greater quantity of energy than normal, while the Earth's chakras are specifically the most powerful of the energy vortexes on Earth. Though a chakra location is sometimes up for debate, there are some locations everyone seems to agree on, while some have multiple possibilities. In those cases, multiple options are noted. Here are 7 Earth chakras around the world, and we'll get into those, but just one, we'll get into the root chakra on Mount Shasta, California, USA, located at the base of the spine. And what grounds us, it symbolizes by a lotus with 4 petals, is red in color. When the root chakra is in balance, we feel safe, strong, and committed. When out of balance, we feel unsafe and avoidant of conflict. And the root chakra of the Earth right now, as they say, is in Mount Shasta, California. And we'll be getting into a lot of upcoming videos on Earth chakras, energy-wise, what's going on, what's happening around the world, while the Earth is not breaking apart, but erupting. Volcanoes are erupting because it's time for new land. It's time for Mother Earth to reform herself, reshape herself, and with everything going on in the world, not only will she reshape herself by becoming more alive, she will start to get rid of the some of this evil energy and these evil people. So, hopefully y'all love the video, the new video, the Motherland Kemet. And just know that we got more videos coming up on Pangea, You know, when everything was connected together. And we also have more videos coming up new. I got some books coming. I got to do some more reading and studying to get more information for y'all guys, so I can bring back more facts, more photos, more legit and in fact photos on Earth chakras, and we'll get into Earth chakras and where they at, what they do. So get ready to look out for those. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in with your boy. Love y'all.